guys, Nate Wade here at Mississippi Flyway Waterfowlers, where kids can talk foul. We thank you for joining us for video number 4. I got a message today from Cameron Corgard, and I hope I pronounced that right. Sorry, Cameron, if I didn't. He was explaining to me he kind of likes the videos and stuff because he hadn't been hunting for very long, and he's just obsessed with waterfowl hunting. But he came from a good family, but there just wasn't nobody that did a lot of hunting and stuff, and he's picked it up on his own. And he's an adult now, and he's got a friend that's in the military that has some brothers that he takes hunting, and another little boy that he takes hunting that I believe has a cabin somewhere near where he lives. Cameron, we just want to say thank you at Mississippi Flyway Waterfowlers. That's what waterfowling is all about, is picking up something, learning it, and passing it on to the younger generation. So you can understand the importance of these videos and what it'll mean to a younger person trying to learn how to call and maybe not knowing where or how to get the information. Cameron, we hope that you'll pass this on to as many of the younger people that you know so that they can maybe possibly learn something. On with video 4. Guys, we went through several scenarios and things through video 1, video 2, video 3. I'm going to explain to you some things that I do when birds are doing certain things, using some of the same calls that you learned in the previous videos. Birds are coming in, they're lighting on the outside of your decoys. You don't want them to light there. What better way to have a call in your arsenal or in your tool bag that says, hey, don't light there, no, stop what you're doing, pick up, stop. This is what that is. Getting very hard on them as they're going outside of the decoys. You don't want them to land there. Getting hard on them like that, quick. No, stop. Don't want that. So for you younger guys, I hope that's going through your head when you do that call. Stop. No, don't light there. They'll pick up, hopefully swing back around. For birds that are coming in, guys, that you might have to call all the way to the water, a good tool to have in your arsenal is that tapping. And that is... I'll explain that. The bird's coming. They're coming. You're on this side of the blind. They're going here. It looks like they're going to fall short. You realize that in mid-descent, you can get onto them like this. You can start with your quacking because you're going to be doing this before you get to it, and then you're going to notice it and transition into that. So, and hopefully he's coming in, looking for that where that's coming from, and I'll swing him or line him up so that people all through the blind can shoot instead of just people on one side. And that also works if you've got ducks that want to be called all the way to the water or hear a certain sound all the way to the water. You can use that, or you can use this all the way to the water. Sometimes that works. Sometimes just quacking. But me, I personally like either as they're coming, you just lining them up, doing that way, or the tapping. The bouncing hen, remember, some people don't like it, some do. Is if they're in a bank, if they're banking, they're going kind of this way and they're banking, and you're going. or just quacking at them. Remember to change your pressures and stuff. Produce different sounds. You want to be a few of the different decoys out in front of you trying to sound like that. Another thing you can use, you know, when they're up above you, kind of high. Kind of getting back around. Going away from you. They're leaving out. Remember that? That was from video 2, I believe, 3, somewhere in there. Just having all these tools and trying to learn when to use them so you can put them together in your calling really works. Remember, late season, not a lot of birds like the calling. So if they're coming in, just and they're cupped, just let them fall in your hole. They get real call shy. Some birds, like I said earlier, they want to be called all the way down into the water. Don't be afraid to experiment. We've already been through that. Try to maintain a positive attitude when you're hunting, and don't be afraid to try new things. If the decoys are out there and you've got motion and the birds are not wanting to fly over that motion, set them outside. If birds are drawn to your motion and they're a little far out, bring it in. Birds may not, they're trying to light this way and they don't want to go over the top of your motion, set it out that way. Play your wind. Know which way the wind's going. Know which way the birds are wanting to set up and come in. I will tell you that I have seen birds do some pretty crazy stuff in my last few years of waterfowl hunting. We were talking about it last year in the blind. Did you see that duck? He flew with the wind. You know, usually they come against the wind to come in. He landed, you know, and it's crazy. And they do things. That's why it's hunting, guys. So remember those things. Your feed call, reaching out there if they're lighting somewhere you don't want them to go. If everybody in the blind hits them hard, it's push them back up. Hopefully come in. Remember tapping if they're coming in. Putting a bouncing hen in there. Another thing I like to do is birds are leaving, you can plead with them. Hey, come back, please, 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 come back. And I did it that way just for a reason. Listen to this. Please, please come back. So use those tools, guys. Thank you for joining us. If you've watched these videos and you've learned some things, Facebook / Mississippi Flyway Waterfowlers. Post a video up. It'll go something like this. Hi, my name's John Doe. This is what I learned talking fowl in Mississippi Flyway Waterfowlers. Use something from our videos, guys, and never know. We got a youth pro staff. We got 2 on the site. 1 that's fixing to be added to the site. 1 more pro staff adult that's going to be added to the site. Guys, things are picking up. We're going to have shirts, hats. Check out the Youth Hunt, IYF Outfitters, Waterfowl Talk, and ourselves are putting it on. Enter the contest. Get a chance to look for that video, find out what the requirements are, and submit your entry form. You're going to get to join us out there on a good hunt. We're working on getting camera crews, getting it made up into a video, possibly some souvenirs for some kids to have. Guys, we appreciate it. Join in tomorrow for the last and final video where I'm going to give you a complete rundown of everything we went through. Talk about some safety things, some do's and don'ts in the field that I call just common courtesies when you're in the field hunting public waterways. Guys, Nate Wabel, Mississippi Flyway Waterfowlers. We hope to see you talking fowl.